Is it time to buy or sell Sable Offshore stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Sable Offshore. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 8th of September 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 28th of August, 2025, our system has ranked Sable Offshore as a sell candidate, giving it a score of -1.30. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced a loss of 21.26%. This amounts to an average loss of 3.04% per day since it was classified as a sell candidate. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of nearly 20% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from nearly 20% to nearly 90%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of approximately 15%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from -3% to 80% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $21.40 and $39.75. Our latest daily update for Sable Offshore includes the headline, Red Day on Monday for Sable Offshore Corporation. The stock price of Sable Offshore Corporation experienced a decline of 3.16% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 8th of September, 2025. The price dropped from $22.80 to $22.08. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 5.67%, reaching a low of $21.81 and a high of $23.05. The price has decreased in 8 out of the last 10 days, resulting in a total decline of 23.31% during this period. The trading volume increased on the last day by 501,000 shares, although this occurred alongside falling prices. This could signal an early warning, and the risk may rise slightly over the next few days. In total, 4 million shares were exchanged, amounting to approximately $90,780,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price recorded was $35, while the lowest was $16.26. Currently, the price is 36.91%, or $12.92, below the 52-week high of $35, which also represents the all-time high for the stock. Sable Offshore, identified by the ticker SOC, is currently facing a surge of shareholder litigation this week. This follows the filing of several class action complaints, which allege that the company misrepresented its oil production figures and issued a misleading press release prior to a secondary public offering scheduled for May 21, 2025. The lawsuits specifically target shares purchased during a brief period in late May and early June, with a lead plaintiff deadline set for September 26, 2025. Anticipate an immediate reaction in the market. This news escalates downside pressure through increased volatility, forced selling from anxious holders and short sellers, and a probable decline in investor confidence, which could negatively impact the stock in the short term. Over the medium and long term, the effect will largely depend on the outcomes of the litigation and any subsequent regulatory actions. Possible consequences may include substantial settlement or judgment costs, changes in management, damage to credibility within capital markets, and elevated future financing costs, all of which could affect valuation and liquidity. If the claims are dismissed or resolved at a low cost, the damage may remain minimal. However, a prolonged or successful lawsuit could have significantly negative implications for shareholders. Analyst ratings. On Sunday, the 20th of July, 2025, it was reported that Jefferies assigned SOC a buy rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 26th of May, 2025, it was reported that Jefferies again gave SOC a buy rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 19th of May, 2025, it was reported that Cowen and Company awarded SOC a buy rating with a hold action. On the same day, Roth Capital also provided SOC with a buy rating accompanied by a hold action. On Tuesday, the 18th of March, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark granted SOC a buy rating along with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Sable Offshore stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio also as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a neutral rating. The following signals have been identified for Sable Offshore. Currently, there are few to no positive technical signals. The Sable Offshore Corporation stock is signaling a sell from both short and long-term moving averages, resulting in a more negative forecast for the stock. Additionally, a general sell signal is present due to the long-term average being above the short-term average. During upward corrections, resistance is anticipated at levels of $24.10 and $28. A breakout above either of these levels would trigger buy signals. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Friday, July 18, 2025, and since then, the stock has declined by 30.33%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Furthermore, a sell signal is currently being generated from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume increased while prices fell yesterday, which could serve as an early warning, indicating that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 36 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 5 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 7 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 8 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 9 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 18 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 6 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 34 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Sable Offshore. Sable Offshore Corporation finds support from accumulated volume at $22.01. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. The stock may experience significant movement during the day, indicating volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is classified as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.24 between its high and low, representing a change of 5.67%. Throughout the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 7.92%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Sable Offshore, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important measure compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A high PE ratio may indicate that the stock is overvalued, or it could suggest that investors anticipate significant growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 13th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 22 cents. It's crucial to keep an eye on these figures as they can substantially influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Sable Offshore. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Sable Offshore is at $22.92. If you do not currently own any shares, you might consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could serve as a potential point for swing trading. Conversely, on the downside, Sable Offshore encounters its first support level at $22.01. If this support level remains intact, it may present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Sable Offshore from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 18th of July, 2025, Pilgrim Global ICAV executed an insider sale of 167,175 shares of common stock, with a par value of $0.0001 per share. On the 25th of April, 2025, James C. Flores conducted an insider purchase of 3,500,000 shares of restricted stock units. On the 25th of April, 2025, Gregory Philip Pipkin conducted an insider purchase of 25,000 shares of common stock. On the 25th of April, 2025, Michael E. Dillard conducted an insider purchase of 25,000 shares of common stock. On the 25th of April, 2025, Das R. Bourgeois conducted an insider purchase of 750,000 shares of restricted stock units. Analyzing the 84 most recent insider trades, we've determined the insider power to be positive with a ratio of approximately 67.892. In total, insiders acquired 32,245,424 shares and divested 7,853,518 shares in the last 84 trades. Our assessment of this stock is unfavorable, and we have not established a stop-loss order. Is Sable Offshore stock a good buy? Currently, Sable Offshore Corp stock presents several negative indicators. Despite a recent positive trend, we anticipate that Sable Offshore Corp will likely perform poorly in the coming days or weeks. Thus, our assessment of this stock remains negative. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 9th of September, we expect Sable Offshore to open higher by 233/10,000ths of a dollar, initiating trading at $22.31. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult a financial advisor before making any purchases or sales of securities. Your investment decisions should not be solely based on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.